An intense severe weather season left many local lakes closed. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Lindsay Lippman. Though with the 4th of July weekend coming up, many closures will soon lift. Aaron Heft met campers and state park officials to see what we can expect.
Touring the country via campsites.
We're camping in state and national parks, trying to see as much of our country as we can.
Josh and Jesse are working their way through Texas, but they've hit some unforeseen challenges due to our prolonged severe weather season.
They had been flooded recently and they hadn't been okayed for people to camp there, and so only a handful of sites in each of the loops were available.
And they aren't the only ones suffering through.
Financially, it really, the biggest effect is the cost of the repairs. Having to repair after every single flood that we've had in the last few years, it adds up quite a bit.
Since October, 3 major floods overtook Lake Waco alone, forcing mass cleanups and replacements.
A lot of the electrical stuff that we usually have to replace can be really expensive. The rooftops for the shelters are also pretty expensive.
But park rangers say they're days away from reopening again.
July 1st was a good goal to have everything open. We're in the process of drawing down the lake after the floods. We're 0.8 of a foot high, so we're almost close to normal.
This just in time for the July 4th holiday weekend.
The campgrounds will be reopened,
so that folks like Josh and Jesse, who aren't used to Texas's severe weather,
Thunderstorms yesterday was a little bit much. I've never camped in that before.
Can safely visit the state's many local parks.
That was a new experience, but it's been a lot of fun so far.
Well, Aaron Heft joins us now live in the studio for an update on closures still in effect.
Yes, and there's still a few, but not as many as there were before. State park staff at Lake Whitney say even with lake levels being over a foot high, they anticipate being fully open Thursday, June 27th. Lake Waco anticipates closures being lifted on July 1st, and Lake Belton shows very few closures. But if you have any questions on any closures in the future, you can find answers on our KXXV mobile app. Also, I wanted to tell everyone that our lead park ranger that we spoke to, he explained that it's not illegal to be on the lake during closures. It's illegal to get onto a boat ramp that is closed. Right. So if you have a private property or an open boat ramp, you can be on the lake.
I know a lot of people want to get out there for the 4th of July. Aaron, yes. Thank you.